It is one of the highest vibrational months I have pulled around in a very long time. And if you follow me, you know there was a couple months a while back that it was pretty heavy and good. This is different. This is different. There's something very special about May for so many of you. We've already gotten the sun. If you follow me, you know that. It's out around this month. A phenomenal major arcana card. We got the Ten of Pentacles last week and the King of Pentacles, announcing luck, golden opportunities, financial increases, fabulous cards. Now we're into the second week of May, and look at all these cards that flew out when I was shuffling. Major Arcana card, the Magician, the Five of Swords, a minor hiccup, and you're not even going to worry about it. We'll talk about it in the end. The Wheel of Fortune. This card has been staying away. It was coming out like crazy and then kind of left. Boom, here it is. The Sun, another major arcana card. The Emperor, another major arcana card. This Eight of Wands, fast energy, luck around this week. Another major arcana card. I mean, this is wild. Temperance, and then the Knight of Wands. Now, this little guy right here, he's kind of tied up with your hiccup. He has a few messages. Let's get in here and talk about what all of this means, because last week we had angel numbers coming through 11, 11, 11, 0, and 22. And when I see things like that, I know it marks something bigger for people. When angel numbers come spewing out like that, it is a solid sign that there's going to be a major shift, something magical. The universe is really getting ready to do something. So let's dive in on well, I don't even know where to go first. Let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune first. This card many times is tied to 5 or 10 years, meaning you've really been going through it for a heavy 5-year period or a 10-year period. This card isn't always easy because to get to this major accomplishment, destiny, fate, you walk all around this circle. This is a long life in tarot. You've went through a lot, and that's why you get this major payout. You've done that. You are either at the tail end of it, you're finishing it, it's just right there, or it's already happening to you right now. Major accomplishment, a windfall, a complete change, a 360, a golden opportunity. Something is right there. And when I see the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun together, I very much get messages when I see circles like this. And I know when they come out together like this, it means completion. Something has ended. You did it. You've overcome it. And there's the Sun card, and the universe is like, oh, you're ready for this now. You've walked your walk, you've learned your lessons, and it even makes it even bigger because of this 8. The 8 of Wands is luck, fast energy, but it's 8 wands, and it signifies a breakthrough. I know I'm going into a lot of detail, but I really want you to understand how important this is. Whenever I see 8s, I see the infinity sign, and a lot of times that means a repeating pattern. We can only do as good as what we know, and it takes a lot of shadow work, a lot of inner work to break things in our life, walk away from toxic relationships, codependent relationships, addictions, all those things. And we start to understand why we do it, and we're brave enough to do the shifting, and you've broken through something with this 8 and the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. This week, going back to the smaller note, don't be indecisive. When you make up your mind, move on it. Don't let yourself get back in your head. You don't want to waste this energy. You don't want to prolong what's coming in. Don't resist the rest of the change that may be presenting itself to you. Don't be afraid of it. The universe is really getting ready to reward you. Now, they've talked about this being a very lucky month for you. I don't really like the word luck. It's good energy. You've earned all that luck that's coming in, but it's bigger because it's a breakthrough. And you've traveled around this circle, and now the universe is bringing something to you. You're ready for it. The Sun card again. Your aura is yellow. You have premonitions, you know things. This can also mark a pregnancy. On a bigger note, though, it announces this massive healing, success that is coming into your life. The sun is literally shining down on you, shining down on your relationships, shining down on your health. People want to be around you. Your aura is this shiny yellow. It's inviting, it's warm. People just feel it. Very flirtatious. People will be checking you out. Own it. This is such a great sign around relationships and also new love if you are single. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is your person that is coming in. Maybe you stepped out to do some healing on yourself, some inner work. You've been through the mill with something and you've done the healing, and now the universe is going to send you in someone spectacular, your person. Remember with the Sun card, the more you are grateful for, the more you will receive. Don't look at your future self as being happy when you have it. Look around at what you have right now because you do have a lot. Be grateful for that. Thank the universe for what you do have. It is also a solid sign. Celebrate yourself. That's what they want you to do. You don't get the Sun card unless you've done a lot in your life. Don't compare yourself against anyone else. You are a phenomenal person, and you really need to celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Really do it, because when you do it, you are also telling the universe, I'm worth it. And at the end of the day, it is all about your vibration and understanding how important it is for you to love yourself. I got to pull these over here so I don't get mixed up and keep going back and forth between these cards. Temperance. An angel is watching over you. This week, though, you can't take on any more. No extra responsibilities. You're going to have to politely say no to people. You're burnt out, exhausted, and you need to pull yourself together. Temperance is I'm sorry, these are like those vinyl cards. Temperance is a higher form than the Lover's card. I don't know why people don't freak out about this card more than the Lover's card. For relationships, it indicates two people that are opposite, but boy, do they flow into each other. A beautiful couple. It also tells you healing could be taking place around a very important relationship because we have the Sun card and things are being put back together. But be really careful this week. You have all this energy. Things are coming into you. Ground yourself, baby yourself this week. Don't instantly say yes. You got to recharge yourself for all of this. Now, the Magician. You're kidding me. I mean, what a fabulous card on top of all of this. Last week, we had the number 22 come out, the number 0, the number 11, the number 1111. I know when I see things like that, it's a solid sign that something bigger is occurring, and it's really good. That is for you. Then they throw him out this weekend, number 1. Remember, right now you are manifesting it. Keep yourself in a high vibrational place. I know it sounds easy, but I'm going to give you a little tip and trick for that. Go over your goals. Use affirmations. Use sleep subliminals. You really want to reaffirm with the universe what it is. What's the end result? Where do you see yourself 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Neville Goddard is one of the best teachers for manifesting, and he always tells you, see yourself in the very end. What do you have? What did you accomplish? See it, and you have to tell the universe about it. Speak it, write things down. Always remember, the act of creating doesn't really begin until you put a pen to paper. You got to bring those words forth. And at that very second, when you speak it, write it, you are creating it. You're bringing it into the universe. Now, the important thing here, keeping your vibe up. And here is the trick. Many years ago, when I learned about manifesting, the person told me, look at yourself like your bank account. Every person you cross paths with, every situation, the 5 people you spend the most time with, you are constantly getting withdrawals out of your bank account or deposits. And it really brought my awareness to the situations I was walking into, the people I chose to hang out with, the things I decided to get upset about. That's what I'm talking about. And when people get stuck manifesting, you really have to understand, when you start looking at your day and you walk into situations and you're like, whoa, that just took a withdrawal. I just got angry at that person. You spend time with someone very negative. You go to the grocery store and you have someone rude, or a rude cashier. You're driving and someone flips you off. All those little things, and there's a lot of bigger things, they all take withdrawals. And you have to make sure you're putting in more deposits every day than withdrawals that are going out. And it's something to really bring your awareness to how easily we spend and we don't deposit. And it only takes a little effort to make those deposits. Go for walks, lay in the bathtub, read a book. What are the things that you kind of get excited about doing? It doesn't mean you got to do these massive things like a vacation and all that. Make sure when your day is starting to end, or it's halfway through, I should have said, really look and say, hey, have I spent more or gained more with energy today? What's went into my bank account? And the reason people get tripped up here is you'll really start to be aware of how low your vibration actually is. And you'll be more mindful to start making those deposits and just walking away from situations. Keep yourself in that high vibe place. Remember, in every video, in the description, just push on that little arrow. All of the people that I love the best, I know they're phenomenal. They do sleep subliminals, healing frequencies. Check them out. Go to bed with a headset. Just affirm. Go to sleep in that positive place. Go to bed thinking or talking about the end result, like I talked about with Neville Goddard. Keep your vibe up high. You will always match what is coming into your life. It's a reflection. What you're getting right now is exactly what you're reflecting. So let's move on to the hiccup. First of all, the Emperor can show you are taking your power. I also feel like with the number 1 in play around this month, don't forget this, I should have spent more time on it. 1, 22, 11, 11, 11, now a number 4. The universe is really telling you, hey, we're sending you signs. Things are coming in. When you see those numbers, ask yourself, what was I just thinking about? Am I in a bad situation right now? Maybe I should leave. They're guiding you, but it's a solid message. You're on the right track. Numbers are phenomenal messages to receive, and they are sending us out this big number combination, and it's going to be a big payout that comes with it. So you could be taking your power with this Emperor, but here's your hiccup. That Emperor, always a great guy, until you challenge him or you go against something with him, and he's ugly after that. He's aggressive, he's sharp, he can holler, he can make you feel small, he can make you feel insignificant or like you don't even have a brain. I know some emperors, because he truly believes he knows the best way, and it's not even egotistical. He really thinks, hey, my way is the best way. I don't have time to listen to your ideas. I'm not going to entertain what you have to say. And the minute you go against this person, or you drop the ball with something, boom, there they go. Hothead, aggressive. And it can really take a big chunk out of your bank. Don't forget that I said that. This 5 tells you, steer away from the conflict this week. This isn't worth your time. Walk away. You're never going to change the Emperor. This is someone that never changes. They will be this person until the end of time. If this resonates with you, don't engage. Pick your battles wisely right now. Remember, pay attention to where you are spending your vibration. Key to this whole week, because the universe is bringing something fabulous into you. I got to think of bigger words because this month is just so big that I'm like a kid. I'm so excited. I'm trying to hold myself back from being so excited about what I see happening for so many of you. Walk away from the aggressive behavior. Don't argue. They like to argue too. Boy, they go through emotions and they feel every emotion and they want to scream and shout and really pull you in there with them. Remember this 8? You're walking away from stuff like this. That's the old you. You're the wise one now. Also, make your plan with this 8 and this Knight. Then move forward. Make the plan and go. Don't be indecisive, but also don't just run into it without thinking about things this week. You'll put up an obstacle that way. You are taking your power. Keep yourself in the driver's seat. Use those subliminals. Remember, you are a bank account with your vibration. You got to turn some people down this week because you got a lot coming in. And always remember with Temperance, you will be in a position with the Sun and Temperance to help out so many more people than you can right now. I know that is important to you with the Temperance cards, and it can be really hard to say no, but you do have to do it right now. You got to balance yourself out. Success. The sun is shining down on you. Don't resist changes that may still be coming in. Trust the divine. They're bringing you to something that you have more than earned. You've completed something with these spinning circles and with the 8. It is going to be another fabulous week, everyone.